Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for February 15th through the 28th for Aquarius. Hello Aquarius, we're coming to the end of your birthday season. You know what? There's been so much going on and it's going to continue through for you. But this is our longer reading. And when I do this, I want to tell you all the cards I'm using, which is the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards, my Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and my Osha Zen Tarot cards. This is a general reading, which means it may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. And I have prayed, meditated, and infused with Reiki energy. So, couple of things. Okay, I'm going to pull up my, I'm going to start shuffling. So a couple of things is, we're coming to the end. February 19th becomes Pisces season. So we're having that, that transition for you. And, so you might start feeling a little bit more emotional, a little bit, and I don't think it's going to make you feel sad. I know when I talk about emotions, a lot of times it's like, a little sad, but I think it's going to be that actually you're going to be a little bit more reflective, and you're going to, I'm hearing kinder. Now that doesn't mean that you're not kind, but it's kind of like your heart is more tender, okay? I hope that makes sense. And this can be like that 5 days before, after type of thing. Now, the other thing is, so while that's more of an emotional time, and that could be, be positive, negative, also too, we have a full moon on the 19th. It's a super moon, I believe. So that means it's more in our faces, more energy, and it is in Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign. So here we have water and earth, but it still has that air, that air component, because it's just happening right there and then. It's not an eclipse or anything. But with Virgo, what's going to happen is we're going to want to be a little bit, that's Virgos are more of our perfectionists, our organizers, our list makers, the ones that keep us on track. So just be aware of that type of energy, and yet at the same time we have that more of that emotional. So it could be the emotions of Pisces could keep us very, in that more sensitive to other people, but it can also, make us a little bit frustrated too, okay? Then we have still the planets are going direct, meaning, not, until March 4th. And I think then Mercury goes retrograde, which, you know what? I'm so used to it. Maybe you have to get to my age to, it's like, okay, what else is new? But that's almost going to be like, we're used to that. We're not used to the direct motions. And, it doesn't, this does not allow us to stay in one place. It keeps moving us forward into whatever it is. Okay, now, let's see, anything else I want to tell you? Oh, yes, I do want to tell you this. I was going to say at the end, but I'll do it now. Is that, I was talking to people just what, a couple of weeks ago about hitting 3,000 subscribers, not hitting them. No, reaching having 3,000 people subscribe to this channel, which, and Aquarius is, I know you understand my humor. Maybe it's kind of like, oh, you roll your eyes a little bit at it, but you know it's done, in kindness. But, so now at this time, we're at almost 4,000 subscribers. I am thinking, I do not know how to do this yet, but I'm thinking of when we hit 5,000, that, I will do 5 free readings for all, not for all, but, choosing out of all subscribers. So you do have to subscribe for that. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to arrange that. I'm thinking of possibly doing, how we've done that, how I've done the surveys before. I'm thinking of using that, but you have to be a subscriber. And then I want to try to figure out how I can select and, non-discriminatory or not, impartially, okay? And, because, I have so many people that comment and talk. We talk back and forth. And so, I don't want people to say, oh, it's because of that person. And those are the people that, do it. We'll figure it out. I'll ask people. If you know, let me know if there's a way to do this. Okay, so nothing is jumping for me. So let's go ahead and cut the deck. And this is our Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards, the ones that I use for our general readings. And, of course, glasses. Okay, these are all face down, so they're the mystery cards. This one, the Magician, Archangel Raziel. This is where you can manifest it. You can make it happen. So in this energy, this is still going forward from that, from that eclipse that was, it was the Leo eclipse in Aquarian season. That energy is still pushing you forward, especially with all these planets going direct. So whatever it is that you're trying to make happen, you are still going forward to make that happen. So you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Oh my gosh. Remember we're talking about the fairy dust. It's still with you. All of that. I really feel Aquarius, because Aquarius, yes. You have been through so much with this, and it's like this, it's like this, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And in fact, I think you're closer to that light. Okay. This card is reversed, so it means a little more oomph to us. And this one is our Three of Fire. And fire is, of course, our Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy. It can be very positive, very negative. It can burn us. It can warm us. It can create, you put a pot of stew. I don't know why I'm saying this, but a pot of stew on fire, it warms it up and it nourishes us. Okay, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So again, these two cards are telling me that, and you should be seeing this. You should be feeling this. Things are getting better. The energies are shifting. Instead of it being, woeful Nelly, don't ask, that came, woeful Nelly, it's going into it's going into a strength, a position of strength. But it's still changing. Remember, it's not, you can't see it back there. It's not the light switch. It's the dimmer switch. It's still moving, okay? So let's see what this last card says. And this card is also reversed. And this is the Nine of Fire. This is, this is my dragon tamer, my dragon fighter. This is the one. You just keep pushing towards this. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So that's the one thing that I'm going to, I think that the Virgo energy is, the planet's going direct, and the Virgo energy is going to be very good for you. It's going to be very positive for you. It's just with that Pisces energy, that might be a little bit where that pulls in some of those insecurities, okay? And the thing is, when those insecurities come, okay, take them out, look at them, and really say, is this really true? Look at what is true. What is the truth? Is this my truth? Because a lot of these insecurities are not your truth. It's just, actually, I'm feeling like other people have, I'm feeling that you've had some, that a lot of these insecurities have come up based upon other people's disappointments. And when I say they were so disappointed in what their choices were that they passed that on to you. Don't know why. I hope that makes sense to somebody out there. Okay, let's go and see, using the Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, if we can clarify this a little bit more. Okay, you want to come? Okay. Oh, sure. Okay. So we actually had 5 cards come out. And if they come out, they want to be seen. Okay. 4 of them are face down. The last card is face up. Let me kind of move I got to move stuff on here a little bit. Okay, this card came up, and it's kind of the last card, but I want to show it to you first. I feel like I should show it to you first, that the things that are happening are still going forward. This just validates, accelerated movement. It still goes forward. It's still magical. Wish upon your stars. Now, this could also mean that this is going to be happening very fast. Now, what is very fast? That's very relative, isn't it? Fast could be 3 months, but it could also be within these 2 weeks, okay? So, but whatever it is moving forward. So let's see what we have. Now, that was the last card, but it was face up. I felt like I needed to tell you. Let's see what this first card says. And this one is obstacles and challenges, which there always is. But I really feel that those are now breaking away from you. that you are actually, yes, there will always be obstacles and challenges in life. That is life. But the major ones, I think those are going away. Those are not, be aware of them. Don't just be blind and just, oh, fine. Be aware that they are going to be there, but I don't think that they are going to be where you're at. I think this is more of your past cards, and many times we pull our past into our present and into our future. So just be aware of that. The second card we have, and this one is reversed, and this one falls on the Magician, and this one is victory and success. Okay? You will be blowing your own trumpet. You will be howling at the moon. You will be going up there and saying, people will be saying yes. So I'm really feeling that something very positive for some of my Aquariuses out there. Something very positive is going to be happening on these last 2 weeks of February. Okay? Victory and success. And that's on the Magician. That's what you manifest, what you can make, your magic type of thing. But it's also, when it says, like the Magician, it says life is magical. So yes, you can manifest it, but there's also the universe, the higher divine. You are under this blessing. Okay, let's see what this card says. This one is awareness. And again, this is with his, part of this is with his third eye, which is intuition, but also too, we have, this circle that goes and it talks about his chakra, his crown chakra, and that is your connection with, again, the divine, with your higher power, your angels, your spirit guides, whoever that be. That is, you need to keep that very, very strong in order to keep moving on and moving very forward on this. Because, and when I say forward, I'm saying forward into victory and success. Okay? Let's see what this last card says, and that's face down. Okay, and it's not, you know what that means. This is really, really strong energy. This is over, this is part of this is over your 3 of fire and your 9 of fire. This was over your 3 of fire and your Magician, but this one is recognition and rewards. Okay, this means that, maybe this could be with people, but I really truly believe too that this is also universe. The universe is recognizing what you've been through. It's all that karmic balances, and it's like, okay, you have been, and again, we know this, you have been through, and now things are getting so much better for you. And we come back to the same card that was up, and things are going to start moving faster for you. Okay? So, all of that just confirms what I saw with the Magician, the 3 of fire, and the 9 of fire. And it just gives you a little bit more details. Now, my Osha Zen Tarot, can you give me any advice for our Aquariuses? Any advice for our Aquariuses? Anything that they need to do? Or just, or should they just be moving forward? Like, okay, you want to come out. Put you over there. Sometimes, they get kind of messed up or mixed up with the other cards. Okay, let me cut. And we will go into here and we will pull the first 2 out and put these over here too. Okay, first card, the one that did pop out for you is turning inward. Okay, this I believe is, again, now you see, this is, she is basically meditating. She is basically connecting. She's connecting, you could say, with her spirit guides, her angels, her divine, her higher power. Now, but at the same time, while she's turning in and connecting, you could also look at this as she's tuning out all of this negativity, all of this stuff, all of those self-speaks, all of those voices of other people telling you that you can't do what you need to do. Because when I say you need to do it, it's not because it's because it's going to happen. So it's like, this is your path. So that's when I say you need to do it. It's like, it's not like, oh, if you don't do this, then, Lassie can't get the kid out of the well. I'm not saying that. It's like, yes, you need to do it because you really don't have options not to do it, because this is your path. So she's both turning in and she's tuning out, okay? She's turning in, connecting, and she's tuning out anything that tells her, now this could be a guy or girl though, tells her that she can't go forward. Okay, now this is the next card. Let's see what this says. Okay, again reversed, and this is abundance. This is coming towards you. This is what you are supposed to be having. That is on your awareness card. You know, again, connecting with your higher power. And again, so we're getting a lot of that here. We're getting this divine magic type of power, energy, I should say. This is your final advice. Oh, so basically with this, the turning in and the abundance, what you need to do is to be able to accept it. And that's where I think this is the advice, is that when it starts coming, you need to accept it, because it's kind of like, okay, this was something that my granddaughter, when she was little, Grandpa would put his hand in his pocket, pull out all his change, and say, whatever you can pick up, out of this with your little hand, you can keep. And there would be so much change. And, she'd done this a couple of times, and she'd look at it. She'd kind of look at her hands, look at it again, and she says, do you have a baggie? So that's the kind of thing that I want for you. I want you to look for the baggie. So when the abundance comes, don't just say, okay, my hands is like really tiny, so maybe I'll get a couple of quarters, maybe I'll get like 5 quarters, but better yet, put it in a baggie, okay? No, he didn't do that though. He said, nope, you gotta use your hand. So, but that's the thing, is you've got to be accepting. Okay, this last card, and again, it's face down. Okay, and it's reversed. So, laziness. Okay, laziness. So everything looks really good, but, things are falling apart. It's not so much that that's what's going to happen, but I really feel that you have to go back to this, and you have to say, I want the baggie. I want you to take that change and put it in the baggie. Because I think that if you say, oh, well, you know what? It's still coming to me. It's wonderful. I don't think you're going to get everything that was going to come to you. So some of it is, continue. Again, if you're not doing this, if you're not, and then also too, sometimes we all need to take the actions. I can tell you what is being set up for you, but if you don't actually take the actions for it, then, that's on you. That's not me. Okay. And that's where laziness, and hey, there's many signs that like to be lazy. Many people. Okay. And so we're not, you just have to guard against that a little bit, because I think that you've got some really, really good stuff, good energy. It's just kind of keep getting better and better for you. You just have to guard against complacency. And also, and I think, that comes to me, complacency. And then once it starts rolling, it's like, it's like the lucky charm keeps rolling down the hill, and, you're like, oh, but it's going to keep, you have to keep doing your part. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, I think that these are going to be 2 weeks that are going to be awesome. It's continuing, and actually I think it's going to keep getting better and better for you. Okay. So, that was good. I love the energy that I was getting from these cards. Okay, Aquarius, as always, know you are very loved, and be blessed. Bye-bye.